Hi guys, welcome back to our Express Strength workout. In today's class we've got 3 exercises, 3 sets of each exercise, and we'll go for a little over 10 minutes. For all the rest of our videos you can check us out at betterexercise.com.au, and if you live locally to Healesville, come down and see us at the Healesville Chiropractic Clinic. We run Pilates and boot camp style classes. Now for today's class we're going to start with the easiest set of each exercise and then build it up as we go. So we're sort of getting a warm up as we go through the exercise, and then by the last set they're going to be higher intensity and harder exercises. So let's just make a start with some basic squats. I want your feet a little bit wider than hip distance apart, your toes slightly turned out. We're just going to sit back into a squat, go as low as you can, and then come back tall from there. So with the squats, the weight will be back on your heels. So you should be able to feel quite firmly on your heels the weight of your foot and the weight of your body sinking back. What that's going to do, will help translate your body backwards so your knees don't go too far forward, you don't load up through the knee quite so much. Toes will be slightly turned out. I want your knees to track out in that same plane, so the knees come out wide over your toes and they're not dropping and collapsing in. I like it just bringing the arms forwards as you squat down. That allows you to get a little bit lower and a little bit further back. If you've got weights, you can do it with weights, holding them at the side to make it a little bit harder, or weights at the shoulders. Otherwise, just bringing the arms forwards. I want you to make sure as you squat down, your knees don't come too far forwards past your toes. If we've got our weight on our heels, that's going to be pretty taken care of. But just make sure that we're not going too far forwards. Depending on how tight you are, your hamstrings and your calves in particular, you might find it hard to get into a deep squat. But just go as far as you feel like you've got good control. I want you to keep your eyes up the entire time and keep your chest up. We'll go for another 20 seconds. So it's focusing on that really good technique. It's really important that we can lay that foundation of good technique. Particularly as today we're going to make the exercise a little bit harder as we go. We want to keep that good technique as we go. And if we don't have that foundation there in the first place, as the exercise goes harder, the technique just gets worse and worse. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, and into a lunge now. So feet together, we're doing a reverse lunge, taking a big step back. And I want you to bend that back knee, keeping your chest up, and then have your feet together, and then alternate on the other sides. Each time together, and then big step back, one side then the other. Hands can just be at your sides for balance, either that or on your hips. Should be able to feel already that we're starting to get your breathing going, starting to get your heart rate up. It doesn't take very long with these full body exercises. Keep your chest up and your shoulders back. The lunge is very similar to our squat. We want to make sure that our knees don't come past our toes as we bend, so make sure the knees don't come past the line of your toes. Keep your weight through your heel on that front foot, obviously on the toes on the back foot. Keep your chest up, keep your eyes up, shoulders back. Just take it slow so you don't lose balance. So each time plant that foot, make sure you've got that stable base before you go down to the lunge. Let's go for another 20 seconds. If you do feel quite balanced, if you feel like you're going well, go a little bit quicker. Make it more challenging for yourself just by coming back and up a little bit quicker. But again, only as quick as you feel like you've got balance. Shoulders back, chest up, eyes up, 10 seconds, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming up. Third exercise, doing push-ups down on the mat. You've got 2 options with the push-ups, either on your knees, back straight, chest down to the mat, or up on your toes. Let's go straight into it. Want your hands just a little bit wider than shoulder width apart. As you lower down, try to get your chest all the way down towards the mat, either the chest or the nose touching the mat at the bottom. So I want you to do that perfect full range push-up. If it's too hard up on the toes, do it on your knees. All the way down. We won't go quite as long with the upper body exercise as what we're doing with the lunges and squats. Your chest muscles, your upper body muscles in general, will fatigue a lot quicker than the lower body, so we won't be able to do quite as much. Let's do 15 more seconds. Push them out as quick as you can with really good form. Back straight. All the way down. Full range. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and back into the squats. Let's go straight into our second set. So with the squats this time, touching the ground, up on the toes at the top. Tippy toes, then touching the ground. Keep your chest up as you touch the ground. So I'll do this side on, make sure your chest stays up as you touch the ground and we're not rounding the back to get there. Depending on how good your technique is, you might not be able to quite touch your ground. Keeping good posture still, that's fine. Just go as low as you can, keep your back straight. When I say back straight, from your hips to your neck, it stays straight, but we're leaning forwards. It's okay to lean the body forwards into a squat. Feet are still a little bit wider than hip distance, toes pointing out. In this second step, we'll notice the breathing getting even more elevated. The heart rate starts to pick up as well. High as you can up on the toes at the top. 20 seconds to go now. Weight back on the heels as you squat down, toes as you come up. Heels on the way down, toes on the way back up. Keep that tempo up, keep it quick. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and into our lunges. So we're going to do a reverse lunge. I want you to step back and then rotate towards your front knee. Bring the feet together and then alternate. Big step back, rotate towards this front knee. So each time hold it at the bottom, rotate towards the front knee and back up. Depending on your balance, you might need to take it a little bit slower with these rotations. It kind of throws us off, which is good. It makes our core muscles work to stabilize, to keep everything strong. Your hip muscles have to work as well. Tall at the top, bend that back knee down, rotate. Keep your chest up throughout. Chest stays up, rotate. If it gets too hard with these advanced options of the exercises, just drop it back a level. If we get to the third set and it gets too hard, drop it back a level. Get to the level that you're getting a good workout, but you're not overdoing it. Chest up, rotate towards that back knee. Stay focused now. Eyes forwards, shoulders back. 20 seconds. Let's go for another 20 seconds. Keep the tempo up. So as we start to fatigue, the body wants to tire, it wants to slow down. Try to keep pushing yourself, challenge yourself so you do get the full benefits of this workout. Obviously that's within your own level of capability, but try and push yourself along. Let's go for 10 now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rotating this last one back into our push-ups. This time we're going to do a split stance with the hands. So I want one hand up, one hand low below your shoulder. Either on your knees or your toes again. Have your left hand up, your right hand below your shoulder. Come down to that push-up and back away. So you're going to feel it working slightly different muscles this time. Around the elbow, around your shoulder, slightly different muscles working. Everything else stays the same. So bring your chest all the way down to the mat, keep the back straight. Let's go for 10 more seconds and we'll swap the hands and we'll do 20 seconds over on the other side. So a little bit harder. If it gets too hard, drop it back a level. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swapping the hands. Right hand comes above the shoulder, left hand goes below. We've got 20 seconds. Doesn't have to be very high, but just a little bit higher. So we've got that slight split stance. Hands a little bit wider than shoulder width. Works the muscles a lot harder around the shoulder. Works different muscles as well, which is good. So it constantly challenges us. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Pushing back up. That's 2 sets down. 1 set to go. Back to our squats. A little bit harder again. We're going to touch the ground. We're going to jump up this time. Touch the ground, chest up, hips back, jump up onto the toes, then back down. Jump up, trying to reach up, try and touch the roof. Down to the ground, touch the ground at the bottom, get as high as you can up towards the roof at the top. If you're tall, you might have to be careful, make sure you don't go through the roof. Chest up, hips back. Keep your shoulders back. as you come down. So keeping that good posture throughout. Let's go 30 more seconds. Really tough set this last one. If it gets too hard, drop it back, but I want you to push yourself first. Listen to your body, that's the key. 20 seconds to go. Right up on the toes at the top. Weight back through the heels, chest up, eyes up. Touching the ground every time. Let's go, 10 now. Keep going. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one, and back into our reverse lunges. So we're going to add a third part on. We lunge back, rotate towards your front knee, then drive the knee up at the top. Swap legs. Back, rotate, drive the knee forwards, then feet back together. Got that? Lunge back, rotate, drive the knee up. Back, rotate, knee drives up. Keep that going. Just go as quick as you feel like you've got control. Really getting our core working now, really getting our hip muscles and our stabilizing muscles working. Keep your breathing going. Gonna get that breathing right up through these last exercises in a bit. Almost there. We've got 30 seconds in these reverse lunges. Keep everything balanced, keep everything in line. Deep breathing. Drive that knee up as high as you can at the top. 20 seconds. Keep your core strong. Make sure you're not throwing yourself off balance with that rotation. Going back, rotate, drive the knee through. Back, rotate, drive the knee through. High. We're at 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and coming back up. Last exercise, doing those push-up splits down. So I want you to push up, swap the hands in the air. Then we'll go again. Give it a go. So either on your knees or up on your toes. We're going to come down to a push-up, then swap the hands. Just a small switch, and then back down. So you've got to push up explosively, jump the hands over, and then back down. Obviously, if this one's too hard, pull it back, make it easier. Go back to that last set we did, or the first set. We've got 30 seconds here. We're going to finish on this. Work hard, challenge yourself, get as many out as you can. Triceps are going to hurt, shoulders are going to hurt. Try to keep working. 20 seconds, as many as you can now. Starts to get tough, really powerful from the bottom. Push up as hard as you can. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and finishing there. I think I'm well done. That was pretty tough by the end. Well done, guys. Awesome workout. If you want to keep going, start back at the start, go through that a second time and a third time. It'll take you to about a 30 or 40 minute workout, and that'll be a really awesome workout for today. But even just this 10 minutes, it gets your heart rate going, gets your brain switched on, get your body switched on, and your metabolism fired up for the day. So great job. I'm a little bit puffed, so I'm struggling at the moment. Great job. Like I said, we've got all our videos over at betterexercise.com.au. Hit the resources tab at the top of the website. If you like the video, share it on Facebook, on YouTube, and come down and check us out at the clinic. Come down and try out our bootcamp Pilates classes. Thanks a lot. Have a great week.